What is up, guys? Mr. Boston Nation 123 here, and today I'm going to be starting a new series, and I'm going to be calling it Bukkit Coding. And in this series I'll pretty much be showing you the basics of coding. I might get more in depth later, but in this episode I will be showing you how to code basic commands. And when you do these commands, it will send you a message. Also, we might add a snowball effect, so if they type a command, then it will send a snowball and send them a message. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, you're going to want to go to this link. This link will be in the description. So once you get here, go to downloads. Well, actually, yeah, when you click it, you'll be here. And click Windows 32-bit or 64-bit, depending on what you have. So yeah, you download that, and once you have that, you're going to want to open Eclipse, and this is what it will look like. And to make a new plugin, you're going to have to right click in the open space in Package Explorer, go to New, Java Project, and you're going to want to name it something. I'm going to name mine YouTube Plugin. Okay, so now once you have your project, you're going to want to go to the SRC and have a new package. Now in your package, you must have something original. So I recommend doing your name. So my name is Kevin. So me.kevin. And then something else. I'm just going to call it YouTube. I'm not going to do capitals. YouTube plugin. And you must make sure that your package is original, because if your package is the same as another package, then your code will not work well. Okay, so I created my package. Now you right click on your package and you do a new class. In your class you will have certain stuff. You're going to have a main class, you can have listener classes, which is like events, but I'll get into that later. So we're just going to have one class for this episode, so I will name it commands, since we're doing commands. Now once you have this, another important step is for you to right click on your project, go to build path, configure build path, and make sure you're on libraries, add external jars, and you have to download something, by the way. Another thing, you have to go to this link. It will be in the description, and you're gonna want to click the beta build. This isn't really working right now. I don't know why, but this is. So click beta build, download that, and then once you have that, you're gonna want to right click it in here, and then it'll be CraftBukkit 1.72 R03 .jar, and then click OK, and now you're ready to start coding. So public class commands, which is this, you're going to write extends Java plugin. Now if you have one class or many classes, it doesn't matter. If it's your main class, you must write extends Java plugin and then import it, or else not good stuff will happen. So let's say we want it to say this plugin has been enabled in the console. So we would do public void on enable, and we're going to do bukkit.getServer.getLogger.info quotation mark and say YouTube plugin has been enabled. You can say whatever you want in here. You can say if your plugin is like paintball or whatever, which you probably don't know how to do if you're watching this video. But anyways, it would do paintball plugin has been enabled. It doesn't matter what you type there. But you can do the same thing for when it's disabled. So on disable, spelled that wrong. Again. Okay, on disable, you're gonna wanna do the same thing pretty much. So bukkit.getServer.getLogger.info quotation mark. Let's just say YouTube plugin has been disabled. Okay, so now we can actually write our actual commands. So first you have to write public boolean onCommand CommandSender. So that's pretty much whoever sends a command. We're just gonna call them sender command, and a shorter thing, so we don't have to write capital command stuff. We just can write CMD command, command string, and string with this brackets and args. Args is pretty much arguments. Okay. And now we have to import a few things. So CommandSender, who sends the command, and command, the actual command. Okay. So because there is a red mark on this, it's because all booleans must have a return statement. So let's do that right now because I don't like red lines. So return true. You can do return false, it doesn't really matter. And now let's do, so I'm just going to show you what if you don't want console to be able to use this command, you just want players to be able to do it, because it's going to send a snowball, and not good stuff would happen if a console shot a snowball. It wouldn't really work. But anyways, you would just do if exclamation mark sender, exclamation mark in Java, it means not. So you would write if sender, which is the command sender, instance of player, so someone's actually in Minecraft, we're gonna want to sender dot send message only players can use this command. Okay, so we have that, and we're gonna want to import player, and next we're gonna want to cast our sender to a player. So player p, that's our variable we're gonna use, equals player, that's the actual casting part, and sender. So we're pretty much casting a player to the sender, and the sender will be able to do what a player can do. So to access this, all we have to do is p. That's because that's your variable. So now we can actually do our command. So we can do if command dot get name dot equals ignore case. So if the command you type equals ignore case, let's just say YouTube. No, let's just say pro YouTube, because that's how we live. This is what's going to happen is a lot of stuff actually. So I'm also going to show you permissions. This is just basic permissions, but you can do if p dot has permission, because p is the sender. So if the sender has permission, here's where you create the permission. So my server name is jankcraft, so I can do jank dot YouTube permission. So if the player has the jank.youtube permission, we're going to do another one of those things. And then this is where all the good stuff's going to happen. So we're going to do p dot send message. And in this message, in this string, you can have chat color dot anything. You can have aqua, black, blue, bold, dark aqua, green, all this stuff. But I'm just going to do aqua. So chat color dot aqua, and then whenever you're putting a chat color with words, you have to do plus and then what the words are going to be. So let's say you have used the amazing, and then plus another chat color for effect. So let's just do yellow. I'm feeling yellow right now. Plus another quotation, and you have to use the amazing YouTube tutorial. Oopsie. Tutorial. And then plus chat color dot aqua again, because that would look good. Plus command. Okay, so the reason we put spaces here is because if you do this, then it'll be plus chat color dot yellow. So it'll just be amazing YouTube, and then there would be no space between amazing and YouTube. So you can either just do that or you can do that. So yeah. So when they type pro YouTube and they have the permission, jank.youtube permission, right now it will send them this message. Now what we can do, we can launch a snowball. So you can pretty much write everything they can do here. There's endless possibilities of what they can do. It's pretty much a lot of stuff. But right now we're just going to do p dot launch projectile, and snowball dot class. Whatever that thing is. And I don't know why it does this, but import snowball, of course. Okay, import snowball. org.bukkit.entity. So right now in this class we have a onEnable method that says when the server is enabled, it will say YouTube plugin has been enabled. And another disable plugin will be when the server is disabled, then it will say YouTube plugin has been disabled. And now we have a command method. And so we're going to check if the sender is a player, and if not, then it will send them this message. Only players can use this command. We're going to cast sender to a player. We're going to say if the command name equals pro YouTube and the player has permission, then we're going to send them a message saying you have used the amazing YouTube tutorial command. We're also going to launch a snowball from their location. Then we're going to return, because of the, I don't know, your boolean just needs a return statement. And then we're going to end that with this, and then end the class with this. Okay, so now we're going to save that. Now we have to right click on SRC, go to new, and file. And you must name this plugin.yml. Now here you're going to have a name. I'm going to name it YouTube plugin. And you have to have version. This is version 1.0. You have to have a main. And this is pretty much your main class, which is this. So you would do the package me.kevin.YouTube plugin. YouTube plugin. You have to make sure it's case. This is case sensitive, so you have to make sure you do all the case capitals right, and the class. And since the class starts with the uppercase C, I would have to type uppercase C for commands. So this is your main class. Now we can do a description. YouTube tutorial plugin. We can also do a author, which is me, Mr. Bostonation123. And here's the important part: commands. You have to press space 4 times after you do that, and you're going to do all your commands you have in here. So we only have one command, so we can just do pro YouTube, control C. Go back to your plugin.yml, pro YouTube, colon. And you want to go up to, it's lined up with pro YouTube, then you want to press space 4 more times, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to do usage, so how the command will be used. So in this case, it will be used with a slash and then command. And then we can do a description. Description. A YouTube tutorial command. Okay. And another important part: if you have permissions, you have to type permissions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the jank.youtube permission. So that, control C, and then paste that in there with a colon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 again. And here you can do it. Oh, I'm just going to copy this. Control C. Okay, description. And let's just name it a YouTube tutorial permission. Okay. This is the important part of each permission. You have to have default colon. And when you do this, you have 3 options you can put. You can put op, which means only ops can use the command. You can put true, which means everybody can use the command, or you can put false, which means nobody can use the command. I don't know why you would do this, but that's an option. So I'm going to put it as op because I only want ops to use this command. So then I would control S, save, X out of that, make sure this is saved, and then you're going to want to refresh your thing. So refresh this, so pretty much refresh the code, and you're going to refresh your plugin.yml. So refresh. I like to refresh 3 times just because. Sorry if you can hear that, my friend's Skyping me. But let me just finish this video first. So, okay, so you want to export it as a jar file, and make sure class path and project are checked. Then you're going to want to do your jar file export destination. Mine is in a folder called all my stuff, and I'm going to name it YouTube plugin. Okay, so now you're going to want to go to your place where it's all my stuff, and you want to go to YouTube plugin. So mine's probably near the bottom. There it is, YouTube plugin. I just created it at 9:53 p.m. Okay, so you're going to put it in your plugins file. Okay, did that. You're gonna start up Minecraft, and you're gonna reload your server. And when you type /pl, then there it is, YouTube plugin. I have another YouTube thing because I failed a few times, but yeah, YouTube plugin. So now when I type pro YouTube, nothing happens because I'm a baller. Hold on. Pro YouTube. This is awkward. I'm so sorry, but my Java is acting really stupid lately. So I must go to my hub plugin and just add the command into there because I'm a fail. So, because everything is right with this plugin, I don't know what goes on, but I'm gonna go to my onCommand. Then we're gonna change this to, this command is pro YouTube. Then it'll send that stuff, send this, and it'll do b.launch projectile snowball.class. So okay, and if the permission is junk.youtube, so I go to plugin.yml. Here it is. I have to name it pro YouTube, and a YouTube tutorial thing, and gencraft.youtube. Okay, everything is looking good. So save that. Okay, and refresh it. Refresh. And export it out. Okay. Oh, oops. I have to save it. Okay. Cancel. Command S, Control S, whatever. Okay, export it. Well, actually, refresh it just in case. Export. And then YouTube plugin. Okay. All my stuff. Sorry about that. My Eclipse is weird. But yeah. YouTube. Oh crap. Should not have done that. I'm going to export it as hub. Sorry, because it's my hub plugin. Export. Hub. Okay. Then you're going to want to put that in your plugin folder. So let me just find it. Hub. Overwrite. Okay. So now, when I reload the server, when I do pro YouTube, it will send me a message and it will launch a snowball. So /pro YouTube. Okay, there it is. You have used the YouTube command, and as you could see, it launched a snowball. I didn't put a cooldown on it because that's I was lazy. But yeah, you can just do pro YouTube, and it will launch a snowball, and it will send you that message. Also, just an example of things I have coded that you can do with Bukkit and Bukkit coding. This is more advanced, but you can make inventory menus. So when I right-click the air or a block, it will open this menu, and if the material is a watch, it will open this menu, and it'll have a bunch of diamond blocks in it that says teleport to hub, blah blah blah. And this is just for my friend Sian and his XP grinder. He just wanted an easier way to get there. But yeah, you can open a menu, and if I click that, then it'll teleport me to my first hub, which I only have one right now. And if you want to see that, it's not very good yet. Game mode C. But yeah, that's going to be the parkour, bridge, tree, floating island. But yeah, that can do that. And also another cool thing that I have done is, as you can see, I've made a grappler hook. Right-clicking this will pull you towards where you are looking if you are within 100 blocks. So that looks within 100 blocks, and if I want to get on top of the tree, then I would right-click there, and of course it would launch me super high. And if I want to get even farther, then oopsie, hold on. Oh yeah, I put a cooldown on it. I would get on this tree. So I pretty much made a fishing rod, a grappler hook. It's pretty crazy. You can do endless things with Bukkit. But yeah, if you like this video and you like this tutorial, please like and subscribe for more videos in this series. I will not just be doing this series. I will be having fun playing minigames, survival, and all that stuff. This will not be my only series. I will just do this occasionally. But if you liked this video, like I already said, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.